Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Katarina van der Voort and this is Croatian Vibes. Today I'm going to talk about how life is living in a dying village. So this is Croatia, as you can see. We are in a very small, minute village. This village has only 15 occupants and 5 of them are from my family. So you can imagine how many people are in this village. And most people are actually old grandmothers who are in their 80s. So then here we call them Baka. And you can see it is a very, very quiet village. Nothing much is happening. And before the war between the Croatians and the Serbians, this village used to be a Serbian village, and it used to have more than 200 occupants. So then, after the war, everybody left the village because there was nothing much to do here, and people were fleeing this village because of the war. So it was left to rot. And as you can see here, this used to be a house. There used to be a house here, and here inside here you can see that is a ruin. I don't know whether you can see right there. It's a building, but it is really rotten, so there is nothing there to see anymore, and it is actually hidden under the bushes. You can see there is a deer that is jumping there. You can see there is a deer. Do you see them? So you can see this is a really quiet village. Nothing much happening. There are deers here, and there are other wild animals like wild boars. So if you look at here, there is nothing that is happening. And you can see this is one of my houses. I have several houses in this place, in this village. So this is one of my houses. It is a traditional Croatian house that is built from wood. It is meant to last. This house is actually more than 100 years old, and as you can see, it is huge. It is a huge house. It was initially meant to be a house for it belonged to one of the richest people in this village. So you can see it is a huge house. I renovated it. I put a roof on it, but before that it had a leaking roof, and it didn't look very nice. Now you can see it is a little bit beautiful, and I'm planning to renovate both inside and outside to make it look even much more attractive. So here, this is the field where the deers were eating from. As you can see, this is one of my fields and one of my lands here in this village. And if you look beyond there, on those hills, those are the 13 hills of Plitvice Lakes. And beyond there is the Bosnia, so it is the Bosnian border. We live very close to Bosnia. So if you can look at this garden here, I have some apples. I also have some plum trees, a lot of them, to make some rakia. And over here, this is one of the sheds. I bought it together with that house. So then I'm going to renovate it also. I hope that I can renovate it. Otherwise, it is broken. It's also a ruin, so then I have to do something about it. Over there I have a camper van, and that camper van is for sometimes if I want to relax, or I just want to move around with the camper van, then I have that camper van. Over there I decided to make an African mud house. That is a story for another day, because I wanted to experiment and see how it will look like to have an African house in Croatia. This is the kind of house that we also make in Kenya. Traditionally, we have these houses that are made from clay. And yes, it is just part of my experiment, and I wanted to see how it will look like, and this is what I came out with. It is actually a DIY project, and I used to have goats there. I don't have them anymore because, yes, I decided to focus on other things first. So that is my traditional African house, and it is very, very nice. I'm so pleased with what I came out with and with the results. So it is very, very nice. Over here, I used to have some rabbits, but I don't have them anymore. So I've decided to stop a little bit with farming because I used to have a little farm here, but now I don't have it anymore. So you can see we have also a nice, beautiful view on that side. A lot of hills around. This is just like paradise, I'm telling you. It's a very beautiful area. It is lonely. This is one of the advantages of living in such a village, because you basically own almost the whole village. Nobody is here, so it becomes so lonely and nobody to talk with. So then for me, that is one of the disadvantages of living in such a village. Although it is very peaceful, you can find yourself here, but apart from that, I think it is yes, a little bit lonely sometimes when you want to have a friend or somebody to talk to, and you don't have anybody to talk with, because then you can see there is nobody here. Actually, in this place, there is nobody except me and my family, and also a few other people. There are people who have houses here, but the houses are holiday homes. So then they only come during the holiday in summer, or sometimes when they have time to come to the village. But the full-time occupants are very few, and then we don't have a lot of interactions with each other. So then it is boring. It's very boring. But also very peaceful, fresh air. Everything is very green, and there is a lot of wild fruits that you can eat from. For example, we have these ones that we called, they are berries that we call kupina, and these berries just grow anywhere in the wild in this village. So you can see that these ones here, these are the berries. So now they are, I guess most of them are already overripe, but when they are ready and looking good, you can eat actually from them, and they are so tasty. You can see I'm going to pick one of them. It's so nice. They are usually very tasty, and you can make jam and other things with them. So over here, this is one of my holiday homes. So I have 2 holiday homes for now, and I'm going to make more holiday homes in this village. This is one of the holiday homes. I have guests here. They come every other day. So today I have some people checking in. You can see this place is very peaceful, and it's only 25 kilometers from Plitvice Lakes National Park. It's a very famous lake or lakes, and it's very beautiful. It's heavenly. It is really paradise. So this place is called Sleepy Paradise. It's one of my holiday homes, and as you can see over here, I use natural materials to insulate this house. So I used straw bales to do the insulation of this house, and you can see it has followed a natural kind of molding. So it is not, the walls are not even, because then they are all made from natural materials. You can see down there I've used coated wood, and all around the house I used some clay and straw bales, and eventually I covered it with some vapno. Here we call it vapno, but in English it's called lime. So then to cover it and to insulate it from the rain, to make sure the water doesn't leak into the straw bales, so that they don't rot out. So this is one of my house, and it is a holiday home. It has 4 people, a capacity of 4 people inside, and maybe we can go inside and I let you see what we have inside. I've not cleaned it yet, so I'm sure we have some mess inside. Over here we have a jacuzzi, but that one is a story for another time. So then we will go inside and see what is here. Yay, that's the holiday home. So if you look at this is the entry, and I made a salamander because this area has a lot of salamanders. So I decided to make a mosaic of salamander. So this one I made it myself. It is a DIY project, from beer glasses and wine glasses, cups, plates, everything that I could think of. And over here we have a jacuzzi, so of course you can enjoy yourself with the jacuzzi. And here you can see I have a man, and this man is the guide of this house and also a guard. So he guides you through the house and also guards you when you're inside here. So so it is nice. You can see the first room. Whoa, I had some guests, so you can see a lot of water bottles. So that is the kitchen. The kitchen has a fridge. It has an oven and a dishwasher too. So then it is really modern inside. When you come inside, you have the modernity kind of look, but actually outside is really it's really rustic. So then I have that mix. So then you can see this is the living room, and the living room looks great. I think so. I don't know about you, but I love it. So this is my house and the holiday homes, the holiday home for people, and people can spend a very nice night and time here, because then that is my aim. Over here I have a painting of Plitvice Lakes. So for those people who don't know how Plitvice Lakes looks like, this is how it looks like. And it's really really magical and beautiful, and I love it. So that is the bedroom. You can see I also tried to decorate it with some paintings from Africa, to have an African look. Those are the elephants. And over here I have some that is a tiger. So I have a tiger, and then that is how it looks like from the inside. So let me know what you think about this dying village. My aim is to actually renovate the whole village and make it live again, because it's really dying, and it saddens me to see such a beautiful place and with such a lovely landscape and very very breathtaking area, just to let it go just like that. So then my aim is to just make more houses and bring more people in this village, so that we can all enjoy this area. It's beautiful, it's a nice place to be, it's a nice place to live. Thank you very much, and I see you in the next one.